Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Raynday Gaming. My name is Raynday, and today we're playing some Medusa Assault. So sit back, relax, and get ready to enjoy the show. You guys have been asking for some Assault gameplay, and F-Daddy Raynday. My friends used to call me F-Daddy. They still do call me F-Daddy. My name's Evan, if you guys don't know already. But, yeah, they used to call me F-Daddy, so I was trying to combine F-Daddy and Raynday. I don't know if it works. But anyways, we're going to start with Bloodforge here, which is a pretty unique choice. But I really like Bloodforge, especially with crit builds. I've been trying it more and more on gods like I'm losing Cobb. I think you guys saw that in the gameplay I had a little bit before, and gods like Medusa now. And I find that in Assault, one of the main things you want is lifesteal. You want sustain. You want something that's going to allow you to, even when you have no mana, even when you have no abilities available, to still be able to stay in lane and defend and apply some type of presence. Now, meditation covers you every 120 seconds for basically all of your mana, 75%. So if you just get the level 1 meditation early on, you're really set. Level 3 is good, but it's an extra 600 gold, and it does heal you. But if you have lifesteal and you're just near the minions, you can do that. As you see a little bit of posturing there by our teams. We're going up against a Kukulkan, a Poseidon, an Osiris, an Anhur, and an Amir, and we have an Ares, a Hades, a Sol, a Bakasura, and a Medusa. So a couple of new gods, 3 of the older gods in the game, versus some of the older gods as well. So it should be an interesting game. I'm checking out their builds right now. Pretty much that's one of the things I just want to look at. I remember going into Assault and being really caught off guard by some builds some of these characters had. And so one of the reason I went up so far in the beginning of the game was to get in range to see their item builds. You basically, if you stay back here, you wouldn't be able to know what builds they have, but once you get close enough to someone, you can actually see what builds they have, so that was kind of my intention. As you see Sky Zone getting pillared there by Anhur, holy crap, that was vicious. I go ahead and land my acid spray onto the Poseidon there. The Amir wall comes up, the Osiris sickle goes out as well. It looks like Ares is in a bad spot with a lot of damage, but he actually makes it out alive. I hit my number 4, my ultimate, just petrifying them and actually taking out, who was it? The Poseidon there with the pure damage from that. I used my number 3 to go ahead and stop the Kukulkan, and the damage I'm hitting is just real. 77 damage, that's quite a lot of damage, and obviously that's getting stronger and stronger with each basic attack, successive basic attack. And now you see, because of my meditation, I'm basically at full mana and full health, and we're about to take this tower, it looks like, in a minute and 16 seconds. I mean, this is crazy. I have actually not had this happen in an Assault game in a while. As you see, I get the damage on the minions there so that our minions can actually help push them, and it looks like our minions are dead, but those minions will be taken down as well very, very soon. I use my dash just to get out of there, just to safety. And if you know, Medusa is a pretty mobile hunter. So if you like mobility, if you like hunters, Medusa is probably a good mix for you. Of course, her ultimate is really situational in terms of other modes. But I think in Assault, it works perfectly because you're kind of always facing the same direction in Assault. I mean, you're either running backwards or you're running straight forwards and looking at the enemy team, and kind of like everyone's looking at each other. And so in Assault, I found that I've actually landed her ultimate like much more efficiently than in other game modes where there's a lot of corners. People can not be looking directly at you but still be looking at a lot of the damage. I don't know, I just feel like it's hard to avoid looking directly at the other players in this mode. As you see, I hit my poison arrows there. My poison arrows, my number 1 ability, it basically puts a poison tick and increases the attack speed of Medusa's basic attacks. And you see the Anhur gets a triple kill there. Not what I want to see. And they're all hanging around. 2 of them with very low health. That's never what I want to see. The Anhur is trying to pressure our minions. I have my acid spray coming up, and I know I'm almost ready to use it. The Anhur goes ahead and damages me. And I turn around with the quick kill, taking out the Anhur and surprising them all. They had no idea that was coming. One of the best things about Medusa's ult is that you can actually turn around mid-ult. So you could be facing the other way and then turn around and face them. That's one of the things that I love about it. And that's one of the ways you can make it tricky so that even if people, know to look out for it, their reactions won't be fast enough, because you can turn probably your mouse sensitivity up to the point where they will have no ability to adjust if you're not facing them, and you turn right around right at the last second and face them. And now my abilities are up. You see I use my number 3 to stop the Poseidon there and make sure everyone can get a couple hits here. The Kukulkan is trying to get out, but because the Hades slows him down, I don't know if it's going to be enough. I do avoid the Amir ult, however, but Sky Zone, and Sky Zone goes ahead and takes him down. He should have basically ulted, I think, a little earlier. You can cancel that with your right click, and so I think that might have been the best decision. The Kokokan ultimate does come out onto the Hades. The Osiris pursuing relentlessly. I go ahead and stop him with my number 3. A lot of people don't use Medusa's number 3 very offensively, but it can be done. The Honor pressuring me here. I have the Ares. I'm trying to let him body block for me. Now the Hades is there as well, and I do take him out with that next basic attack, and that is a big deal. You guys see basically my attack starting at 77 and then ramping up, and now you look at the lifesteal that I'm getting from this build. Just the Bloodforge, the 3 stacks giving me that extra physical power and that extra lifesteal based on every successive hit. It's going to combine with Medusa really nicely because you have the number 1, her ability, allowing her to go ahead and get basically the additional poison onto her basic attacks, but not only that, not only additional poison, as you see, I go ahead and try to take out the Poseidon, but the Bacons are, Ares steals the kill, doing a great job as Ares, just pressuring them here. The Osiris does know that the Bakasura is not in a good spot. He knows I'm not in a good spot as well. I am basic attacking, doing my best to avoid the damage. The Soul Ultimate comes out, and I'm able to go ahead and kill the Osiris, giving me a 5-0 start. I have not died yet, and I am feeling really good about this. We are almost pushing that second tower. It's about halfway done. This should be a good thing, but the Honor goes ahead and gets another kill, doing a great job that on her of just helping his team stay alive, and he's pressuring the Soul in a really bad spot. She could have gotten pillared, but unfortunately, I guess the Honor didn't have that up. But as you see here in this build, you're going to have the number 1, which basically increases your attack speed by 80%. For your next 3 shots. It also adds, I think it's called Viper Shot or something like that. Then it also adds basically the poison damage. But when you have that, you're basically working on 3s. So you're kind of doing everything like a 3 mechanic. Okay, your next 3 shots, they fire really quickly and they apply poison. Well, now your next 3 shots successively stack Bloodforge, and that means you're gaining more power on your next 3 shots and you're getting more lifesteal. So that is basically a 3 mechanic as well. You're going to see I get Ichaival in this build, which Ichaival, I don't know what it really is called. I don't know if you guys know what it's really pronounced. You can let me know in the comment section if you want. And of course, go ahead and leave a like if you guys are enjoying this video and this assault gameplay. Not always what I bring to the channel, but I am so happy to adjust and do some things for you guys, especially because you guys are the ones that I really care about. You guys are the ones that are important that make this community so fun and so amazing. I've got my ultimate up. I'm trying to bait another play here, but you can see the Ichaival, it stacks as well with power, stealing power and taking power from the person that you're shooting. So it's a really, really good thing. I go ahead and hit my acid spray on all 3 of them, causing a lot of damage. I hit my Viper Shot there to go ahead and take out the Amir to a lot of a low level. The Osiris is right on me, and I do not pay attention to him until too late. Now the ally has been slayed. I've got my ultimate available. I see the Poseidon coming towards me, but he backs off, it looks like. The Sky Zone is just standing there, so I go ahead and type, Sky, what are you doing, man? We need you defending. Get a stellar burst on these guys. It would have killed everyone. But I go ahead and take out the Poseidon. I do not hit the Osiris, which is who I was hoping for, but it just was an unfortunate situation. I don't think I would have died there had I not been worried about Sky Zone, because I just saw that he went AFK for a second. If he just would have hit them with a stellar burst, he probably would have killed the Osiris, and we would have been able to probably take out more people with that ult that I had there, that Petrify. But you see here the Ichaival, every successful basic attack increases my physical power by 10 and reduces their physical power by 10. So everything's working in 3s in this build. It's really, really cool. I really like it a lot. Fatalis is an interesting item for her, but I decide, I don't know if I want Fatalis. I'm looking at some other lifesteal items. I'm looking at my choices. I'm trying to figure out what's the next move, and I decide, you know what? I think I want to go for some damage. I want to go for some crit. I really, really am interested in using crit with Bloodforge because of the fact that you basically lifesteal off of the amount of damage that you do. And so if you're doing more damage, if you're critting, you're going to be then lifestealing more. At least that's my experience with lifesteal. Let me know if it works differently, guys. I mean, from basically what I've understood, the more you put out, the more you get back. And so with Bloodforge being a successive stacking item, and with the crit going into Rage and Deathbringer, stuff like that. Rage being, if you don't crit every single time you crit, every single time you hit a shot that you don't crit, you increase your crit chance. So that means that, say you don't crit 3 times, you now have a 30% chance to crit. Now you don't increase 4 times, now you have a 40% chance to crit. So pretty much you're going to be destined to crit sooner than later. You see the Ares ultimate comes out, sets me up perfectly to kill that Ymir, and again, have to thank my teammates there doing a great job. My Viper shots here, I missed 2 of them onto the Osiris, so that's not enough. I have my 3, I stop his assault onto me, and the Soul ultimate does come out. It hits him, knocks him up, but not enough to finish the kill. I have a couple of my abilities available, and I also have my Petrify available as well. I do want to get that Osiris. The Honor is easy bait, so I take him out with a Viper shot. I think I have 1 more Viper shot available, and I haven't used it yet. I'd use it right there, and now we're pretty much facing against 3 very low health, 2 low health mages, and 1 low health Osiris, who's been super aggressive towards me this game. I'm 8-1, and they don't move at all. I go ahead and hit both of them with that, and I go ahead and take this Osiris rip. What? Bacon steals the triple kill there. That should have been mine, baby. Come on. I was going for it, but he goes ahead and hits the fire, and that Ares fire, OP, baby. I can't believe it. He stole the triple. He even acknowledges it there. But hey, you guys know that I've stolen quite a few kills in my day as well. So that's karma. That's what I like to say. What goes around comes around. Put out the good vibes, guys. Put out good energy, good stuff to other people. Even if they, don't treat you the way you would hope to be treated. You see my Viper shots there, and the damage from the poison taking out the Ymir as he's trying to retreat. Just so good from Medusa, that damage. And that's why I also love grabbing Malice on Medusa, which you'll see me pick up in this game as well. Instead, I think of Deathbringer. It's just because she's got a really nice damage over time component, and I like to build towards character strength. So she's got a lot of damage over time. Why not make that damage over time that much stronger by allowing your crits to basically apply a dot to someone based on the amount of physical power that you have? I feel like that's a great item, and so that's what Malice does. It adds on to that poison from your number 1, and it just makes it very, very hard to escape Medusa, especially if she's got you really, really close to hell, because she can burst you down. With the burst character, the thing is, you burst people, and then they run away because they're almost dead. Now, the thing is, a lot of times with burst characters, the rub is you get them down to, 10% life, and then they get away because, they survive the burst somehow, and once you're done with your burst, you have to wait until your abilities come back up. So with Medusa, having that little damage over time and going for that allows you to really, I think, make your burst secure more kills than when you don't. So that's kind of just my opinion. I think it really helps for burst characters because, of course, you got to burst and then wait and then burst and wait. It's not sustained damage like some other characters. And so, like Osiris would be like a sustained damage character who's just in your face, hitting you slowly, but surely beating you down. If you stay near him, you got to get away from that guy. So very, very different, very interesting. But this is a build I would definitely recommend for you guys to try for Medusa. I know a lot of people like Fatalis on Medusa because of her passive, allowing her to move very quickly already. The Fatalis really allows her to stay with people more so than most other hunters, and she has a dash, which makes her pretty mobile. But this is kind of my preferred thing, as basically Thomas just stands in the pillar and the whirlwind. But I got to tell you, that's a hard thing to get out of because if you're trying to backpedal from that, you don't want to turn your back onto the enemy team. You're in the sand of honor. You're in the slow of the Kokokan. It's pretty much impossible. He just put himself in a bad spot there. Definitely don't want to be that aggressive as a Bakasura. But hey, you're winning 24-15. You're up by 5,000 gold. Why not? I understand that play. I probably would have done the same thing myself at times and gotten caught, and probably did just like yesterday. So I'm readying my burst here. I got my Viper shot ready. I go onto the Ymir because he's the easiest target. The Osiris decides to jump towards me, but he is realizing I have a little bit more damage than before. He's my number 3 to go ahead and trap him, apply a little bit of a healing reduction, but that's not enough. The Honor is going on to me, and I go ahead and use my Petrify to stop his assault, so I'm not dealing with 2 of them. He doesn't get taken down, but the Osiris hits me with a sickle and another slow. I'm slowed by quite a bit right now, but our team is still in the engagement. The Sky and the Ares going onto the Honor. It looks like he doesn't have a jump. I missed 2 of my Viper shots, but I hit my 3rd, killing him and taking him down, making me a 12-1 Medusa right now, a force to be reckoned with. I use my acid spray to go ahead and hit the Osiris. He's in a bad spot because I go ahead and catch him with my number 3 and take him out as well. The Poseidon is running away, but my Viper shots are catching up with him. The damage over time is real soul going after him, but it's not enough. We are trying to get him. The Bakasura even leaps in and throws the cripple down, and that should secure it. I use my Viper shot, but the cripple from his own whirlpool comes out. I go ahead onto the Poseidon. I use my number 1 to try and get it. I'm hoping the Ymir doesn't freeze me, and he does, but there's no follow-up damage. The Kokokan Tornado is too late, and I'm able to move myself away from all of that nonsense. The Ymir now trying to pressure us, but it's not enough. We have 4 of our members here. The Poseidon is low health. The Kokokan is low health. We're level 19 and 20, respectively, me and Soul, and they're level 14s and 13s across the board, except Honor is 18 and he's dead, but should be coming alive soon. So I realize this is a tricky situation. I'm hoping someone gets caught with the beads, and it is the Amir. The Viper shot damage, the jump from the Bakasura. He just stands there and accepts the fate that has been sealed. I use my number 3 to go onto the Honor. He is the main threat, and it looks like we're going to take him out as well. I do get my double kill, but the Osiris is on me again. I'm using the body block. I avoid the Kokokan ultimate, but now I get body blocked by the minions, and the Osiris gets his kill on me, the one he wanted. I believe this is the second time he's killed me. This Osiris is all over my booty. But again, if you're an Osiris, going against those physical gods, that is one of the things you do want to do, because you're going to be really good at boxing them. You're not going to be the best at just being an ultimate tank against a lot of magical poke and stuff like that, but in terms of boxing physical gods, you're going to have a great chance at doing that. He's going against the Sky Zone, and I see the Hades here basically trying to help, but it turns out to be such a bad idea because the Blood Reaver's Osiris gets the double kill, and that's 3 kills for him right in a way. But the Soul really wanted to die. It looked like he has 8k damage, and that was the first death of 8k gold, and that was the first death of the game. I'm worried we might lose a tower here, but again, we are in such a commanding lead in gold and in levels. Well, now it's only 4,000, 3,000, so it's not as much anymore, and so now I'm a little worried. I know we have to pull this together. I'm 15-2, which is crazy, and I grab Malice, the physical strike power. I'm getting some extra power, 50 physical power, which is a ton in this game, a lot for an item, and I'm getting the 20% critical strike chance, and when I do crit, on top of the help from Rage, I am going to be getting quite a lot. Now you see, because I'm a burst character, I do not have to invest too much into any more lifesteal attack speed items. You see the bait coming out with the Petrify there, such a good position. I do not kill anyone there yet, but the damage takes out the Osiris. It is the damage from the crit and from the poison taking him out, and that, I tell you, is just one of those things that makes you feel so happy. Pretty much taking out the Emir as well. I see him go down. I'm 17-2, guys. The Poseidon ultimate comes out, but I avoid it with the dash. I take out the Poseidon for my double kill, and can I get the triple? I do. I finally get that triple back. Bacons can't steal that, baby. You gotta go cook some other types of bacon, baby. I got the turkey bacon on lock. I love turkey bacon, guys. You ever had turkey bacon? It's freaking delicious. Oh my god. So now we're trying to push this Phoenix, and we are having just the 4 of us actually. All 5 of our teammates are up. 4 of their teammates are down. It's just the Kukulkan. This is that point in time where Kukulkan, you need to just run, buddy. There's nothing you can do. You do not have enough defense. You don't have enough anything. Use your ult at the wrong time, and now I'm basically just going to go at you. And the damage over time would have been enough to kill him, but I just kill him with another crit there. The Amir and the Osiris get up at the same time, and now this could spell a little bit of trouble. I'm trying to hit the Titan and attack him as much as possible, but I get frozen, and now the Osiris has me on his leash. I gotta get out of here as soon as possible. I get stunned. The Osiris is focusing me again, and this is not a good battle. He's got so much physical protection, it looks like, that I cannot do a thing. I'm at 200 health. One more hit from him could do it. The Ares ult comes out, but the Osiris ults as well to avoid. I'm getting body blocked. I'm helping my teammates help me to body block here, moving around. The minions are attacking me a little bit, but the Osiris gets taken out, thank goodness, by Sky, I believe. The Honor ultimate comes out onto Sky as well. I've got my acid spray available. I'm trying to lifesteal as much as I can. The ultimate comes out. I do petrify the Honor, and the damage over time takes him out. Look at that, baby. Now the Amir freezes me. I do not crit him, so he has no damage over time effect going on, but the damage over time from the Poseidon, the Malice, and the, oh my god, just the poison. It just hurts so much. I don't know if even that was poison. That might have just been a Malice crit that basically finished him off. But again, you could see how strong that is for Medusa, especially in this build, and helping me to just maintain my life. I've been hovering here around 400, 200 health. The Kokokan ultimate comes out, and I avoid it, but the Titan is hitting me. He hits me. I have 88 health, 98. I'm trying to get back Sky Zone, and Bacon's take the rub, but Sky Zone goes incorporeal. The Kukulkan is still there, but the minions and the Stellar Burst take out the Titan. That's a 22-2, 14 finish with 15,000 gold over the other team. That's a Raynstorm victory, baby, as the RAYNZ clan takes on Assault again. I've been finding a lot of really good competition between clans lately in all game modes, and so it's been really fun to see more clans developing and playing them and just having a good competitive aspect to 4v4s and 5v5s, giving a whole different mentality. And of course, I don't know if it will be the case now, but at this moment I'm recording, my clan is open to be joined by you guys. If you want to join the Raynstorm clan and take part in some of these games, maybe even in a video, go ahead and sign up and apply, guys. All you have to do is say something nice. Let me know where you're from, if you're from YouTube, or how you know about the clan, all that good stuff. It's very simple, but just let us know a little bit of your vibe. We love friendly people. We love active members. We want people who are going to be playing Smite and being a part of the community. That is what we're really looking for. And so pretty much most people get accepted unless you just don't write anything on your application. So there's a hint, write something. And you can see the build here as I'm going through all of the items. Someone asked me to do this at the end of each match, so I've been doing this lately. Let me know what you guys think about this. If you like this, go ahead, leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel, guys, for more content like this here at Raynday Gaming. Thank you so much, and have a happy holidays, guys. Thanks for all of you supporting the hoodies and the t-shirts at teespring.com/Raynday, and thank you all for supporting the channel with your views, your subs, and your interaction on the videos. As always, guys, my name is Raynday. Never give up, never stop gaming. Happy holidays, and I'll see you guys next time.